Alright, hi YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Let me line this up here. Hello. Let's see. I got it. I don't know. Let's see. Is that it? Should I sit in the corner? Tight. These pillows. Aren't they a great color though? They are suede silk. I know you, it's like velvet, but not. Yeah, they feel like velvet. Anyway, we're gonna do an unboxing. Old school. Alright. I've had this stuff for months. I just moved. Let's see. I just moved. Alright, what is this? Let's see. Can't really remember. Oh, cool. It's from Michael Todd Beauty. Forgot all about ordering this. You got it? It's a dermaplane. It's from Michael Todd Beauty. How exciting. Then I also got replacement blades. So we'll be trying that out. That'll be fun. It's a face shaver basically. Sometimes when you get, you know, a little bit of grace on you, you know, your dehydration lines, I don't call them wrinkles, dehydration lines, I mean, oh, okay, I know where this is from. I thought I had already unpacked this. Okay. I'm a big supporter of Aveda products, skin hair, but this was a free gift. It's tea. Cool. Thanks, Aveda. There should be a link in my bio. I think it's 10% off. If not, I'll put the link in my bio. So this is a styling treatment foam. Their Nutriplenish is amazing. That whole product line is amazing. And the smell, I don't like a lot of, I like clean smells, citrus smells. Some of their things are smell too earthy for me. Can't do it. Oh, and then I got a free hand relief. This stuff is amazing. Sorry about the camera angle. I don't know. Recording is new for me, so. And I've got the Botanical Repair. Now this. Oh, okay. I'll open it. I wish, they used to make Shampure essential oil, I believe. Composition oil is what they refer to it as. And I don't use Bounce dryer sheets anymore, or dryer sheets of any kind. I've been using I've invested in the Friendship. It's a brand out of New Zealand, and they make these wool balls. One of them I have looks like a bee. I'll show you one day. Botanical Repair. You know, I do bleach my hair. This is one of my favorite products. Cherry almond bark leave-in conditioner. It's amazing. It's amazing. These products are worth every single dime that you spend. Yes, my favorite part. Look at all my samples. They're not really samples. It's usually you get samples of what you bought. But did I buy? Strengthening conditioner. Yeah. So usually you get the samples of what you bought. You can pick out your own too, but I normally just let them do it. I'm not sure what this is. Could it be a surprise? Man, I would love for it to be a candle. Oh, it's cute. It's a mug. Don't y'all have enough mugs? It's cute though. It's thin. But I guess for the tea. Voila. All right. Thank you, Aveda. I appreciate it. More than you know. Thank you. All right, moving on. Jamaica, New York. What is this? I have no idea. I don't think it's anything personal, but you know, isn't sharing your life on YouTube personal? Oh! So, Luminique. This is it says a 5-minute facelift. Let's see where we go. So it's red and blue light, green light technology. You know, this is happening and I don't like it. I will fight it. I am vain as hell. I will fight aging. Yes, I'll age gracefully with the help of red, blue. Let's see. The red mode, the red light sort of stimulates collagen production, reducing fine lines and wrinkles. And I slather this every night with night cream. Still happening. So as we get older, you know, our skin just loses so much hydration and moisture, and you know, we're more stressed out. So it's really important, you know, for all you mothers out there. I am not a mother by choice and single by choice. That you really, you know, take care of yourself too, because you're only as good as, Ilya, you're only as good as you, how does that go? You know, you're only, I don't know how they, oh. So, for all the moms out there, and the wives, and the caregivers, and the, just my sisters out there in the world, take care of yourself. Pour that love you pour into everyone else, into everything else, pour it into yourself, because you're only as good as how you feel. What is that saying that's going to drive me crazy? If you guys know what I'm trying to say, comment below, because I sure as heck doesn't. I don't know. Okay, so this is a PR package? I'm not sure, but I've been wanting to try this. The skin serum. The super serums. Oh my gosh. Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. Yeah, some days, you know, you want a little something, but you don't want a whole lot, you know, heaviness. This is great. So this is the sample pack. so I could see what color I am. I mean, there's like 40, 30 dewy shades. So I've been wanting to try that. So this, I told them I wanted a sample of that. Oh, these are their new lip liners. Sharpener. This is a little sharpener. Pencil sharpener. So this is their new lip sketch hydrating crayon. Why did I think it was going to be bigger? Like more of a, oh, it is kind of thick. You know, what color is this? Gala. Let me stand up. Gala. I swear I'll get better at this sometime. There we go. Gala. It's kind of a brown brick red shade. All right, what is this? Is it upside down? Uncut. Now that's a pretty nudie brown. I don't know, I'm not a big lipstick wearer. I love a good Vaseline chapstick or Burt's Bees. I have some here now. This is Burt's Bees, just a hint of color. All right, Ilia. What is this? What color is this? This is beautiful. Night Bloom. Night Bloom. Night Bloom on the bottom. They're good. They'll be fun. I will use them as, I'll definitely use them to tap on, tap, 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 and then blend with my finger, and then add some Vaseline or Burt's Bees on the top. Okay, is that it? I believe that's it. Thank you again to Aveda for this, and Ilia. Their products are amazing. I've been wanting to use them for a while. How do I know they're amazing? Because I see people wear them and they look amazing on the skin. They just kind of fade into your skin. You don't want to, you know, you see a lot of makeup. You can tell the quality of the makeup if the makeup just sits on top of the skin, or if it's cakey or heavy, or anyway, anytime I've asked, I actually took the gumption or the initiative to ask someone what they were wearing, especially this super serum skin tint, and that's what they've told me, Ilia. So that's it. So let's put all of this stuff in here. And we all know, I'm sure we've all seen this. Cover my name. Cover my address. AG1. Love this stuff. I wish it didn't have fake sugar in it. I don't like the aftertaste. But this is their kit, and they sent it to me. Thank you, AGI. their welcome box. All right. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. So this is the powder. I mean, the ingredients. Just go on the website and read it, but look. I mean, then they gave me the D3 and K2 drops in this. Then I have some travel bags. And they gave you a cute shaker. A cute bottle. Ooh, it's glass. Do people ever, I mean, oh no, never mind, it's plastic. I guess that's what you need. It has some measurements on the side. How funny. The top weighs more than the bottle. I don't know. Why can't we get back to like glass and, I know. Anyway. So what I've been doing is, you know, when women or when anyone reaches a certain age, oh, cute little container to put it in. I like the green. The green is very pretty. It's like a sea moss green. It's kind of green blue. So as we get on in life and years, the human body just isn't what it is in your 30s or 20s or, anyway, as we age. So, we just, like I said, you know, you just have to take care of yourself. I recently have gained, I went to the doctor yesterday actually. They took my blood and I got a nice bruise. She got me good. As we age, I don't know, life gets us sedentary and we're tired and etc. And I can't imagine, I don't have children, I don't have anybody to take care of but myself. I have no excuses to be gaining. I've probably gained 40 pounds, 30. I don't know exactly what my starting weight was. I always get on the scale backwards at the doctor because I just, you know, I never really cared. But yesterday I turned around and looked at that number. I was like, woof. Ah! Wake up call. Yes. So, part of me doing the YouTube, which we are here now, I just figured I would do lifestyle. I'm not the best at eating. I have severe food allergies. Makes it so difficult. It makes it difficult to choose. It makes it difficult to buy a lot of prepackaged foods that are convenient, like spaghetti sauce. I'm allergic to onion and garlic. That is in just about everything, condiments, and anyway, if you go back, I posted a couple of videos a couple years ago. I'm still struggling with it, and the company I used to get a lot of my condiments from, they have reduced the size of their packaging, and they've gone up in price with everything else. Everything else has been inflated, of course. But I can't order a few things now because their shipping is $14.99. I'm not going to pay $14.99 to have any kind of food shipped. However, when I say food, condiments, salsa, and I did find their salsa, which is delicious, in Walmart and it's still $7.99. A jar of salsa. A jar of salsa is $7.99. Not $2.39, not $2.99, not $3.49. $7.99 for a jar of salsa. I don't eat salsa that much, but I do enjoy it when I want to have Mexican food or a little snack maybe, you know. Anyway, I can't find the salsa anywhere anymore, or their pasta sauce, or I don't know if the Kroger's not stocking it. It was the bottom shelf at Kroger, meaning that, you know, new product, not very popular. Body Food was just they were paying for that shelf space, not the, you know, the premium shelf space where you look. Anyway, I can't find their products anywhere anymore. I don't know if they're just all sold out, but at Walmart, you know, the little barcode for the salsa, it wasn't there anymore. So I don't think they carry it anymore. And it is a Walmart marketplace, not the big Walmart. It's hard for me to go into the big Walmart. It's just gives me decision fatigue, or I'm like, squirrel, look, a shiny thing, or whatever it may be. I just can't keep on task when I go to the big Walmarts. I end up spending triple what I need to spend, going over my budget. I'm trying really hard to stick to a financial budget right now. It's just, I mean, you have to stick to a budget now. Everything has gotten so effing expensive. I mean, anyway. So I just went on a rant. But anyway, I'm going to document I am a good cook, and that is what has saved me in a lot of situations with my allergies. So, you know, I'll be sharing some food things, and, you know, I've recently moved, and I've got a great gym now. That was one reason why I chose this place. It's got a great gym, and I've been at several times, and there's never anybody in there. Of course, I go during the mid-morning because I work, my full-time job, I work second shift. I work for a fashion brand in the logistics analytics department, meaning I sit for 8 hours or 10 hours, depending on the volume. You got to get out, and you got to move your body. I tell you, sitting and just being stationary, horrible for your body. I had to get a job. I decided to get a job because I write. I'm a writer. I am a writer. I'm a published writer. I have 13 books, and the subject matter is dark. I enjoy writing thriller books, psychological thriller books, and you know, you do these deep dives into situations and things, and what would someone do, or what did someone do. Check out the scrunchie though. I know I have ADD. Anyway, I just feel like it's huge in my head, but it is. So, I write dark subject matter, and it was wearing on me. It really was. I just needed to get out. You know, writing is a solitary endeavor, and I absolutely love it. I had to get out of the room. I had to get out from in front of the computer writing those things. I mean, some days I would be writing for, you know, 6 to 8 hours, sometimes longer, sometimes less, depending. But here are my 3 best-selling books. Watch Me Watching You. I should read the blurb. Let me read the blurb. Watch Me Watching You, a psychological thriller. Blood should be thicker than lies and betrayal, not when it concerns the Dodd siblings. Identical twins, Merritt and Amelia Dodd, live opposing lives and lies. They began engaging in psychological warfare at a young age. One is callous, of course, and one is blameless. Never. Secrets, deceit, and emotional delusions run rampant after a horrific accident that leaves the survivors in an altering state of mind. It's a good book. It really is. It really is. It really is. You know, maybe I should do, that would be kind of fun, a read aloud. You know, read along. Maybe a little read along. Read along with Angela. Voices in Lavender. This book, it was a lot. It was a lot to write. Let's see if I can get through the blurb. Why do I get emotional over certain things? I don't know. The nightmares didn't start right away. They started when the screaming stopped. That's when the voices took over. Whispers, whispers, murderer, murderer. Whispers, whispers, murderer, murderer. Whispers, whispers, murderer, murderer. Lavender Nolan was born into the world like anyone else. Some of us find out our reality sooner rather than later. Opposition and struggle are all Lavender has ever known in her 16 years. There's an ongoing conflict within the Nolan family. They all know it. The small town they live in knows it all too well. Lavender's young mother's... It's dark on the back, so it's hard to see the words. Lavender's young mother actively struggles with her own personal demons, emotionally and psychologically. Her beloved grandmother lives in a constant state of denial about her daughter, refusing to see her only child for who she is, a self-involved monster. She never accepts it or comes to terms with it, even as they watch their own lives slip away because of her mother's bad choices. Why do we choose willful blindness regarding people and the situations that are clearly laid out in front of us? Clearly mocking, taunting, and torturing our souls. Are we born with a predisposed destiny, or can we dig deep within ourselves to make our own and not repeat the past of others? Or do we accept the parts, the good and the evil that make us who we are? Are we our own worst enemies, or would we be our own saviors when needed? No one has ever said you have to be the victim in your own circumstance. The voices that live inside us tell us when to fight, when to run, when to surrender, and most importantly, when to save ourselves. It's you know, I don't know, maybe I'm skewed of what's dark. It does have a few triggers in it, you know. Anyway, this is the follow-up to Voices in Lavender. Static. This book can be read as a standalone as well. It's a take on someone else's story as well, and then it's a take on someone else's story, but it does come, this is the root of it. But you don't need to read this in order to enjoy this. It is book 2, part 2, but let's see if I can see this. Isn't the covers great? I designed these covers. Aren't they great? I got certified in Adobe because I was paying like, I don't know, $1,200 for covers for books. I'm like, I'm independent. I'm an independent writer. I support myself, pay for the editing, everything I pay for. But I also have full control over. So, always have a good editor. made mistakes with my first couple books and did not pay for. So I'm the type of person, I jump in with, I just jump in and then figure it out later. And I made a lot of mistakes my first couple books, trusting the wrong people, listening to the wrong people, bad advice. You know, you learn. You just gotta learn. Life is, we learn every day, and you know, you learn from your mistakes. The lesson repeats itself until the lesson is learned. Know that. Static. Award-winning investigative journalist Avery Huff has made several mistakes in life. See, we all do, even Avery. But this last indiscretion has caused her fast-paced career to come to a grinding halt. Then add the stint in rehab to save her job. Life isn't exactly going her way. She's struggling to reconstruct her life after a reckless decision. That's a really good book too. I mean, am I actually going to sit here and say, no, this book isn't good? I don't know. I write what I like to read. And I dabbled in romance for a little bit, and there's only so many ways to romance, but there's infinity ways to kill. My hitchhiker's thumb. When she is asked by a prominent surgeon to write his dying wife's biography, she thought it was just an easy paycheck to help her get back on her feet and career back on track. What she uncovers is a lifetime of secrets that make her question everything she thought she knew about life. Just below the surface is a truth that may set Avery free. Will she be strong enough, or will the secrets shatter her forever? Okay. Lavender. The main MC in here is Lavender. Little by little, Dr. Lavender Nolan's story unravels, twisting and turning, slowly shedding light on the double life she has been leading since the age of 13. Lavender reveals old grudges, her biggest life regret, and horrific tales. What triggered the voices that live in her head from a young age to come alive and go from background static. Wait a minute. What has triggered the voices that live in her head from a young age to come alive again, to come alive and go from background static to murder? The more she shares, the more Avery wonders what she's still hiding. Dr. Nolan believes in fate and that some things are placed in front of you for a reason. I believe that as well. Avery Huff believes Dr. Lavender Nolan is a self-important modern-day vigilante. They are on ebook. Hardbacks are coming like spring of 2025. This was my first international bestseller. It almost hit the Times. But for some reason, I just don't have a lot of reviews on my books. Amazon, of course, I sell them on Amazon. Now it's the largest book retailer in the world. I think it's what the moniker is. So Amazon a few years back came and swept reviews from independent authors, writers. I don't call myself an author. I like writer. I feel like authors are more traditionally trained or traditionally schooled, however you want to say that. But anyway, back to Amazon came and swept just about all reviews from independent writers because they didn't think the reviews were legitimate. I unfortunately was one of those people. I went from thousands of reviews down to like 10. It was absolutely heartbreaking because you can't get a review back. You can't contact that reader and say, hey, can you review again? You know, people, who has time for that? You know, I barely have time to review. Life is busy, and so I've been struggling, and then when that happened, I slowly started seeing my sales go down because people love a review. So that's what led me, poor sales after Amazon swept my reviews, poor sales, and needing to get out of the house and I got a job. So, you know, life is about that, going with the ebb and flow, not fighting it. What am I going to do? You know, just hope people read and review, I guess. But that was 5 years ago. And anyway, I am trying to write. So I took a step back from writing, and that's when I was working full-time. I took a step back. I was working part-time. I took a step back, and then I went to full-time just to kind of reset and to give myself, I had to rearrange some things. I needed to move. I had moved. I needed just to get rid of some toxic shit that I was exposing myself to. So I got rid of that. So I had to just reset, revamp my life. So I'm going to take till the beginning of next year. I'm just going to try to I want to, you know, get into a healthy routine. I mean, like we all do. Don't we all say this? Don't we all say this? It's not anything profound or anything new. I need a reset. I need to make movement of my body. I need to make the movements, more. I need to move that to the top of the list. I need to stretch my body. I do drink 80 ounces of water a day, roughly. You know, you can't measure, you know. I start off with a full glass of ice, and then by the time I'm done with my water for the day, there's ice in the bottom of the cup. But so I'm sure it's not 80 ounces. I just want to reprioritize some things that are important to me, because you're only as good as you feel. You're only as good as, you know, you can only give love to, if you're pouring love into yourself. So I'm just going to reprioritize some things, and I thought maybe a YouTube channel would help me be accountable. And it may be interesting, you know, for anybody that has any, you know, when I had to discover I was allergic to garlic and onions, so if I can help someone with a recipe, or someone can see a recipe maybe, and I don't really say recipe as far that you can get flavor in your food without having to use onion, garlic, etc. You know, and so hopefully that'll help. Maybe someone is also in a position like I am, just kind of, I just kind of landed. And now, you know, I need to get it. Sometimes we just need a reset, you know, and you need to prioritize things that are gonna maybe, no, do I want to go to the gym? Probably not, but I need to find that motivation to go, because what I do today will only help me tomorrow, next month, next year, next decade. So that's it. I think stretching is one of the most important things you should do, especially, you know, I am a sitter. I sit and write. I sit and look at 3 huge screens at work, and you know, and I sit. Do I have a standing desk at work? Yes, but not all the monitors fit on it. So then I'm doing awkward bending, you know, like looking around, you know. I've got all this and these reports I have to write and then type in at the end of the night. Anyway, I'm just going to try my best, and that's all we can really do every day, is just try. And because I am single and I don't have children, all of that by choice, because I don't want any of those in the comments. Oh my God, what are you going to do without kids? I'm fine. I am fine. So I don't have anybody to make me accountable. Not that you need anybody to make you accountable, but it does help motivate you and to push you along. So, the YouTube channel. Hopefully that'll just push me along, help motivate me, help, content and see. And don't forget my books. If you want to support me, write a review. Watch me watching you, Angela March. Voices in Lavender, Angela March. And Static. Standalones, you can read or you can read as a series. Everything comes together and makes sense. You won't need to read everything, but you'll know the reference. It does. You can read them together or not. The references are cool. If you read, a lot of people have told me if they read Static first, they went back and read Lavender, etc. Just because it's a all-encompassing story. Each of them stands on their own, but they can be enjoyed together. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'm losing light. So, thank you for joining me. And I know this video was all over the place. I'll nail it down and get better with each video. So, until then, till next time. Wait a minute. So I need a cool outro. Till next time. Till next time. It's so stupid. I'll see you in the next one. I can't turn my camera off with a remote. With that remote. Not with my phone. But I can with this remote. Boom.